Welcome to this video, Building Your Success Path, Lesson 8, which is Inspiring Your Confidence. So why isn't everyone who is good also successful? This could just be for anything, right? Not just about music, but just in anything in general. So first of all, not everyone has the same work ethic to outlast the struggles. It's really not about outlasting other people. It's about outlasting your, exhaustion and through the struggles that you'll actually face. Not everyone believes that they can actually achieve success. So that's a very hard self-limiting belief that a lot of people have. Not everyone can face rejection time and time again and get back up. Not everyone can take feedback and criticism. Not everyone has people around them to support them and encourage them. Not everyone can put in the time or energy to achieve their goals. And most people don't even know what they want. So of course, not everybody who's good will also be successful. So do any of those apply to you right now? Are you feeling like maybe you're frustrated? So having gone through some of this program already, you might be feeling like you're a little bit overwhelmed, right? That's what happens when you try to look at things all at once instead of saying, I want to take things step by step. So what causes overwhelm? Trying to do too many things at once. Looking at the whole picture without steps to get there. No clear strategies. No specific goal to achieve. No help. No encouragement. No resources to leverage. Not tracking progress to see how far you've come. It was Sir Edmund Hillary, the first person to reach the summit of Mount Everest, who said, it's not a mountain we conquer, but ourselves. Conquering a mountain isn't a big deal because the mountain can't fight back. It's you that's actually fighting, right? And then, of course, there's the quote that says, every dead body on Mount Everest was once a highly motivated person, so maybe calm down. But what I really want you to understand is there's a couple of concepts here. There's mountains and deserts. So this is an excerpt from a book called Shifting Sands, a guidebook for crossing the deserts of change by Steve Donahue. In this excerpt, I want to read it real quick. It tells you basically that maybe climbing mountains isn't really the scenario you're looking at in your life. So it says, we live in a culture which loves climbing mountains. We want to see the peak, map out a route, and follow it to the top. Sometimes this approach works, but not always. Particularly when we are enduring a personal crisis like divorce, job loss, addiction, illness, or death. We may not know exactly where we are going, how to get there, or even how we'll know we've arrived. And it's not just in times of crisis. There are many deserts in our lives, situations with no clear paths or boundaries. Finding a job is usually a mountain, but changing careers can be a desert. Having a baby is a mountain, especially for the mom, but raising a child is a desert. Battling cancer is a mountain. Living with a chronic illness is a desert. In the desert, we need to follow different rules than we follow when conquering a mountain. We need to be more intuitive, more patient, and more spontaneous. So which is it? Are you crossing a desert or climbing a mountain? Well, let's talk about this. This is the mountain versus desert scenario. Basically, what I want you to understand is you're doing both, and almost always at the same time. It's kind of weird to understand, but that's actually what you're doing. Life is the desert you need to navigate through and find your way in as things change around you. So big changes in your life mean you have to be very adaptable. Mountains are challenges along the way that you want to overcome. So big goals require you to be very dedicated. So just remember this quote. You can screenshot it, do whatever you want with it, but this is a quote that you should probably understand. Deserts are the big changes in your life that mean you have to be very adaptable. Mountains are the big goals that require you to be very dedicated. Good news, you're climbing that mountain right now. You're already working at your goal. You already have some progress to achieving it. You're showing dedication by going through this training right now. And you're also navigating that desert right now. You're sensing that you need to do something else. You know that you don't know everything you need to know. Spoiler alert, no one does. And you're also taking a leap of faith and betting on yourself. Basically, you're awesome. The biggest challenges that face you, not enough experience in marketing, promotion, business, etc., to know if what you're doing will work. Lack of confidence because what you have done so far hasn't worked as well as you'd like. You fear being rejected or no one liking your music. You have other life responsibilities like work and family that make you fear not being able to pay for bills. Simply put, your biggest challenge is you. The biggest assets you have, though, you are a skilled musician. You make music that you love, and others do too. You have a passion that no one can take away from you. You have some experience in making progress to this point, and you aren't quitting anytime soon. So like Irma Thomas once sang, time is on your side. So let's take some action. Go to your instrument and play some rage music. Sing or shout, nothing's going to stop me. If you don't play an instrument, just belt it out in a melody and basically just get inspired because right now you just need your confidence to be at an all-time high so that way you can move forward in your career.